Good morning. My name is Alejo Torres, and I'm the Senior Outreach Manager here at the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome all of you here in attendance and those of you that are joining us online today for the 2016 Financial Literacy Summit presented by the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago and Visa. This year's forum marks the 10th annual summit in which we convene leaders in financial education from around the world to discuss challenges and solutions to advancing financial education. On behalf of the Chicago Fed, we are grateful for our continued partnership with Visa. As is the case each year, this special event serves as the annual kickoff to the Chicago Fed's Money Smart Week, which features thousands of free educational events and activities taking place across the country starting this Saturday. And they're provided by hundreds of partner organizations, many of whom are in the room and watching online. Later on, we will feature the success of this program, but first I would like to sincerely thank all of the organizations that are involved, and especially to Visa, for their continued partnership on this event and the effort overall. Today, we have an outstanding group of high-profile speakers and moderators with us to discuss how technology and innovation is changing the face of financial education. To help us introduce the panelists is Nat Sillin. He is the Senior Director of Global Financial Education at Visa. In his role, Mr. Sillin manages the company's award-winning Global Financial Literacy Initiative, which features the well-known Practical Money Skills for Life program. He authors a weekly personal finance column that delivers expert personal finance tips to consumers of all ages. He currently sits on the National Board of Directors for Jumpstart Coalition for Personal Financial Literacy and the Board of Directors for Call to Action. Please join me in welcoming my co-host for today, Nat Sillin.
Good morning, and thank you very much, Alejo. It is an honor to be here today. To the nearly 2,000 people from more than 60 nations watching live online, and to all of the financial education leaders here with us in Chicago, welcome to this 10th annual Financial Literacy Summit, co-hosted by the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago and Visa. As always, we are extremely grateful to the team here at the Federal Reserve Bank who make this event such a success and demonstrate what an effective partnership between the public and private sectors look like. President Charlie Evans, Kathy Burke, Alejo Torres, Shayla Murray, and everyone who works year-round to make this event possible. We are also proud that over the past 9 years, this partnership has brought together 70 speakers and 18,000 attendees and viewers from 62 countries to focus on improving the financial literacy of consumers of all ages in both developing and developed countries. That this summit continues to grow in scope and consequence each year is a clear indication that financial literacy remains a vital global public policy issue. Since the first summit was convened, financial literacy has gone from a nice-to-have to a must-have. It's now a topic at G20 meetings, and 59 nations have created national strategies on financial education. The remarkable leaders participating here today are further proof that the governments of the world recognize that a key pillar in the financial health of their nations and of the global economy is a population that is financially capable. At Visa, championing financial education is in our DNA because fueling economic growth is at the core of what we do every day. As the world's leading technology payments company and a global corporate citizen, we know we have an important role to play, and we take this responsibility seriously. As many of you know, since 1995, Visa has been providing parents, teachers, students, governments, NGOs, and consumers of all ages with high-quality, free materials that help teach the fundamentals of personal finance, including digital classroom curriculum, educational video games, mobile apps, community theater programs, and hands-on tools. Just as championing financial literacy is in Visa's genetic makeup, so too is innovation and technology, which are guiding forces behind the personal finance resources we develop. This has helped our initiatives and partnerships scale, impacting and benefiting more and more people. Since the summit was first convened in 2007, Visa's free program and our impact have scaled globally. We have reached more than 40 million people worldwide and resources are now available in 16 languages in 42 countries. We have found that innovation and technology are the best roads to engaging resources, and engaging resources are where we invest. Our World Cup-themed financial football video game that harnesses the excitement around the world's most popular sport has been released in 41 countries and translated into 15 languages and used more than 10.5 million times. And here in the US, our NFL-themed financial football game has been endorsed by 47 state governments and distributed to nearly 30,000 schools. It has also been played online more than 2.5 million times. And today, we're excited to announce 2 new global resources. Visa is again teaming up with Marvel Entertainment to introduce a new custom comic book focused on personal finance featuring the popular Guardians of the Galaxy characters. This free resource will be translated into 16 languages and distributed in dozens of countries around the world, from China to Brazil, from Canada to Japan, and from the UAE to South Africa. This new comic follows on the first-of-its-kind Marvel custom comic, Avengers Saving the Day, created with Visa, 497,000 copies of which were distributed in 9 languages. We are also launching a new version of the popular free children's game, Peter Pig's Money Counter. The game will be available in select countries as a mobile app, on Google Play for Android, and in the App Store for iOS devices. And we at Visa, like all of you in the room, will continue to invest in initiatives for this cause. As we do so, we must recognize that rapid advancements in technology and innovation are fundamentally changing not only the way people think about and manage their personal finances, but also the way a financial education needs to be delivered. These changes are crossing all divides: age, geographic, cultural, and even the digital divide itself. In economies of all sizes, there is more opportunity than any time in the world's history. There are also more financial choices and decisions to be made. The best way of ensuring that we keep pace with these rapid changes, that we learn, grow, and adapt to continue delivering and developing effectual, scalable, and accessible financial education is by bringing together leading minds from the public and private sectors to share best practices and address the challenge. That is why today's summit will explore how technology is transforming personal finance habits and shaping the future of financial education.